Good morning. I am going to hop on and show you a couple of finished things from the last time that I got on and showed you some Instagram things. I think the last thing that I showed you was when I was finishing up for camp last week, and I did get all the projects done. This was the card that I had. I don't have it over here, but I had the home decor thing, and I was gonna finish up with the purple card. This was what I did. I had a little element that I was gonna pull in from the home decor piece that I did. So this was the card. Super easy. It does not look like it should be easy, but it is. I'm actually going to try to pull together a Facebook Live and demo this over on Facebook. Hopefully one day this week. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. Today it's nice and sunny, but I didn't have time because I'm actually hosting a, you can see some of the elements if I move it around, I guess, a virtual swap with the girls on my team for the designer series paper special that we have going on this week. And today's the day where we have to have our cards done. So that's what I had to get to today. And I'm also getting my class ready for the watercolor pencils that starts next week. So I got to get that done. So once those two things are done, then I'm going to try to hop on Facebook and show you just how easy it is to make these. It looks like it's super, super hard. I'll show you the inside as well. Because when you work on a dark card, I like to put, oh, it got dirty at camp. I like to put a light inside so you can put your greeting in there. This is the die. Just popped out. So that was the finish up of that. And then I've been working, on the watercolor pencils, which will be my class. So this morning, I know at one point when I was showing you how to store the watercolor pencils, probably moved that phone way too fast. Move it a little slower. I had these pieces that at the time weren't finished colored, and they were just laying. There's still a stack way over there of unfinished pieces. This was one. It wasn't put together, but I just did finish coloring those this morning. I do like it. These are colored exclusively with the new pack of watercolor pencils that will be coming out. So it's just the colors that come in here. You wouldn't have to have the pencils that we currently have. So this was colored with watercolor pencils and an aqua painter. If you don't have the aqua painter, it's this. It holds the water in it, so it's great if you're traveling. If you're on a flight, if you're in the airport, you don't need water. But if you don't have this, you could use a paintbrush. So it'll be one of the techniques that I teach you in the class. I don't remember how much the pencils are. Less than $15, maybe around 11, 12, 13 in that price range. You can't get this many colors of color any other way for that inexpensive of a price. Then you don't need anything but water. So if you don't have this, you can get an inexpensive paintbrush. The nicer the paintbrush, the better the color. And then this will last you a really, really long time. So, I mean, this is a wise investment to go with them. So I had this. They weren't put together. It's the 3 dies that will come in the bundle, layered. So you can kind of see the stitching. The watercolor pencils do make you feel like an artist. So then this morning I needed to add the designer series colored paper so I could throw them together with the girls in my swap. So they were already colored that way, and so then I had to go see what paper might work with it. So I just went with the Tropical Escape paper because it's just black and there's already a lot of color working on there. So that was kind of busy, so I cut it down. One of the colors of pencils is the Coastal Cabana. So I pulled that paper out. That was kind of plain. This was too much with one whole sheet, so I just got a little stripe. Again, girls always ask me how I come up with my designs. This was forced because I was forced to use designer series paper because I'm hosting the swap and it's the rule. You have to use the paper. So I added some leaves because they kind of match. So I'm going to add this to that. and then pop that on top. So I think it turned out pretty nice. I was thinking about adding maybe some gemstones. I don't see them. But then I tell myself, stop, less is more, right? Some ribbon would be pretty, less is more. I'm going to stop because that's some busy card right there. Some black words might be pretty, less is more, stop, stop, Cheri, stop. So that'll be the card. It'll show up on Instagram. I may do a video. When you have to color on a video, it takes a long time. In my second swap, because I had all this paper still laying on my table, from that, I decided to pull one of the simpler pieces. And then maybe a week or two ago, I helped one of my friends. She had a class coming up. So this is still laying on the table from helping my friend Heather, hi Heather, come up with a class, something that she could do. So this was a whole piece of, for her, it's colored with inks, but you could have done it with the pencils if you had the pencils. But it was a whole white piece on just a piece of the blueberry. So I just took a piece of the Garden Impressions, trimmed around it, and then added one of the simpler pieces of the laser cut. So that was that. So there's some pieces. I have my 2 swaps from stuff that was laying around. I was forced to use designer series paper because that was my rule for my girls. So we can show you just how I really like the way that set that off. It was not in my head, but just playing with stuff laying on the table. That one I did add the gemstone. Those are really pretty if you haven't got these yet. These are new this year in the catalog. So those are pretty. And then one of the things I don't normally show any of the class projects, but the class coming up will be, if you purchase the bundle and the watercolor pencils, you'll need a few supplies, but then you'll get the class PDF for free, and I'll send you the supplies, and then you will learn to master watercolor pencils. They are one of my favorites. So I'm going to show you real quick. This is one of the projects that you'll get to make. So you'll get the pencils. All that information will be up on my blog or in my email. So that's it. Have a great day. Bye.